Today we're getting ready to do a tuning session on a Boondockers nitrous oxide equipped 05 TRX450R. It's got one of our big bore engine kits on it, and Jerry Newcomb has installed a nitrous oxide injection kit, which we're going to see some pretty good gains of horsepower once we engage that. The Boondockers kit is cool because one of the ways that it self-adjusts the mixture in the carburetor by having a manifold attached to the intake right here, and this manifold puts pressure when you open when the nitrous is running. It pressurizes the float bowl of the carburetor so that the carburetor self-adjusts itself to somewhat make up for the additional nitrous being sprayed into the motor. So this is kind of a safety feature, and you don't have to have an external, you don't have to have another fuel pump, and you don't have to pump fuel into the motor. So it's probably a little simpler and a little bit more reliable. So this is a clever system, and we're looking forward to putting it on the dyno and doing some testing, some tuning, and getting the jetting all squared away and see if we can make some real horsepower today. Here's the results of our testing of the Boondockers nitrous kit. This is a 05 TRX450 Honda with a big bore kit, 100mm bore, It has a HRC camshaft, has a CRF carburetor bored to 43 millimeters, and it has an LED pipe. And the red line is without nitrous oxide. The blue line is with nitrous oxide. And so now I'm going to run the cursor so that you can see how the horsepower gains are. So if you look at it at 4,000 RPM without nitrous, it makes 22.4. With nitrous, 34.7. That's a pretty nice little gain. We'll go to 5,000. 48 versus 27. 6,000. 56.5 on nitrous, 38.9 naturally aspirated. 49.8 versus 66.9 at 7,000 RPM. At 8,000 RPM, we're making 71 horsepower versus 55.8. 72.4 at about 8,500 RPM versus 56.7. Keep on going here. 72.2. That's at about 8,800 RPM. Then it starts falling off. This is with a stock CDI box, so of course there's not a whole lot of rev out, but it doesn't have a lot of cams, so it doesn't need to rev a whole lot further than that anyway. So I would say that that's a pretty substantial gain, and a huge gain in acceleration, because the power starts gaining at 4,000 RPM. There's a huge gain, and all the way through. So there it is. Boondocker kit works.